Elizabeth, the meal's ready. Thank you so much. I can't wait to dig in. And I heard you've made my favorite cheesecake today. Yes, it's all ready for you. Please help yourself. Thank you again for everything. My name is Elizabeth. I'm 30 years old and have been happily married to my husband Tom for 5 years. We get along well and enjoy each other's company, though we do it in our own unique way. One area where I'm particularly grateful is my relationship with my mother-in-law, Anna. While many people struggle with their in-laws, Anna and I have a good relationship. She lives alone now, as my father-in-law Simon passed away 3 years ago due to an illness. When Simon passed, Tom wanted to move in with Anna, but I felt that would put unnecessary strain on our relationship. Although I liked Anna, I knew that living together could be challenging for both of us. After discussing it with Tom, we decided it would be better to buy a house nearby instead. Tom agreed, and now we make it a point to visit Anna every weekend. She always greets us with a warm smile, and it seems to brighten her day. While our married life is generally smooth, there's one issue that concerns me: Tom's income. Both of us work full-time, but my salary is nearly double his. I work in it and recently received a promotion, which increased my salary even further. I feel that my pay is quite competitive compared to my colleagues. On the other hand, Tom works for a small company with less impressive performance, which results in a lower salary. Although Tom is frugal and doesn't spend much, I worry about our financial situation, especially when thinking about starting a family in the future. Tom works incredibly hard, making it difficult to discuss these concerns with him. To support our family finances better, I'm aiming for further promotions and additional responsibility at work. One evening, after finishing work earlier than usual, I arrived home and unlocked the door. I overheard Tom talking on the phone one evening. I usually avoid eavesdropping, but something about the conversation made me feel uneasy. I tried to be discreet as I listened in. From what I could gather, Tom was saying, "Don't worry, Elizabeth doesn't know. I've checked my savings, and there's quite a bit saved up now. Things are going well with the person you introduced me to, Mom. I just need to decide when to ask her for a divorce." My heart sank. Savings? Divorce? What was Tom talking about, and who was this person he mentioned? I could only guess that the person on the other end of the line was likely Anna. What were they planning? Feeling overwhelmed, I quietly left the house and went to a nearby cafe to collect my thoughts. The idea that Tom was contemplating a divorce was shocking. Was this person someone else he was involved with? And what did he mean about savings? Tom's income was modest. How could he have so much saved up? My mind was racing with questions. I ordered a coffee, hoping it would help me clear my thoughts. I took out a pen and paper to organize everything I'd heard and the possible scenarios. Gradually, a troubling hypothesis formed. Maybe Tom and Anna were plotting together to divorce me. They seemed to be stashing money away as hidden assets for Tom's new mistress. This was only a hunch, so I decided to hire a detective agency to investigate and confirm whether Tom was truly cheating on me. When I returned home from the cafe, Tom greeted me with his usual innocent smile, saying, "Welcome home." Despite his sometimes unreliable nature, I had always believed Tom to be a man of integrity. Discovering this hidden side of him was a shocking reminder of how deceptive appearances can be. A few weeks later, I received the investigation results from the detective agency. The evidence was overwhelming. Numerous photos showed Tom and his mistress entering a hotel together. It was clear that Tom was indeed unfaithful. I also uncovered the hidden savings Tom had been keeping from me. Finding proof was challenging. Tom's pay slips showed only a modest income, making it puzzling where he could have amassed such savings. Then a thought crossed my mind. I began to wonder if Tom had been showing me fake pay slips all along. Could he be forging them to deceive me? But then, I thought, Tom isn't exactly the type to handle something as complex as forging documents. If anyone were behind this, it would have to be Anna. I needed to find concrete evidence, no matter what it took. As usual, Tom and I visited Anna over the weekend. However, her behavior was unusually off. "Elizabeth, would you cook for us today?" Anna asked, her tone markedly different from before. "You know, I always cook for you. I think you should try cooking on your own more often." Surprised by her sudden change in attitude, I agreed. Until now, Anna had always insisted on cooking herself, so it felt odd to be asked to do it. I prepared several dishes using ingredients from Anna's kitchen, but when I served them, Anna refused to eat any of it. "Anna, Aren't you going to try the food? I asked. To my shock, Anna tossed the dishes into the trash and said, I can't eat this horrible food. She then pulled out some cup noodles and began preparing them. This is much better. I glanced at Tom, but he seemed to be deliberately ignoring the scene. So that's what it was all about. Tom and Anna were colluding to harass me and force me to ask for a divorce. Anna's bullying escalated as she tried to make my life increasingly difficult. She assigned me nearly all the housework. Cleaning the bathtub, scrubbing the toilet, tidying the storage room, and handling the laundry, while she lounged on the couch, watching TV. Whenever I tried to take a break, she would scold me harshly. Despite their efforts to push me towards divorce, I remained unfazed. In fact, Anna's attempts almost made me laugh. Anna's tactics became more extreme. One day, while I was cleaning the living room, she deliberately dropped a stack of dishes, shattering them on the floor. With a smirk, she said, Oh, I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. Could you clean this up too? She probably thought she'd finally pushed me to the edge, but I was actually impressed by her dedication to creating such chaos just to get under my skin. Anna, are you hurt? I asked, grabbing a brush to clean up the mess. Her irritation was palpable, and it was clear she was frustrated that her attempts to upset me had failed once again. Her frustration boiled over, and her remarks became increasingly petty. You're so annoying, she complained. You're always moving too efficiently. You should try to be more useless. Why are you so obedient? Despite her continued efforts, I remained calm and focused, determined not to let her actions disrupt my peace of mind. I struggled to hold back my laughter, finding the situation almost amusing. However, Anna finally crossed a line that couldn't be ignored. One evening, as I was washing the dishes after dinner at Anna's house, she approached me and said, You're using too much water, before slapping me on the cheek. Without thinking, I retaliated by slapping her back with my soapy hand. The impact made Anna fall to the ground. Tom rushed over, shouting, What are you doing? I chose to ignore him and left Anna's house. When I got home, Tom confronted me, visibly furious. Hey, what were you thinking hitting my mom? She was the one who hit me first, I replied, trying to stay calm. Yeah, but you must have done something to provoke her. No, I said firmly. Anna just lost her temper on her own. I can't stay married to someone who's violent towards my mother. Oh, so you want a divorce? Yes, that's exactly what I want. Fine, Tom said, his tone cold. Let's get a divorce. I said this and pulled out the divorce papers from the drawer. What? You already have the divorce papers ready? Tom asked, surprised. I anticipated this was coming, I replied. But if we're discussing a divorce, I think Anna should be here too. What? Why? Tom protested. Mom has nothing to do with this. The reason for the divorce is that I hit Anna, right? I said. If we're going through with this, we should inform her properly. Reluctantly, Tom agreed and called Anna over. A little while later, Anna arrived, glaring at me while holding her red cheeks. Ignoring her look, I continued. So, you really want a divorce? Yes, I'm fine with that, Tom said, as he filled out his portion of the paperwork. He and Anna exchanged satisfied glances. Well, I guess that's settled then, Tom said with a grin. Not so fast, I interjected. We still need to discuss alimony and property division. Tom and Anna stared at me blankly. Alimony? For what? Tom asked, bewildered. For this, I said, placing the photos of Tom's affair, taken with the divorce papers, on the table. Tom and Anna's faces turned ashen. You're having an affair, aren't you? I pressed. No, it's not like that, Tom stammered. There's no denying it, I said firmly. The evidence of you entering a hotel room with your mistress speaks for itself. I'm confident I can claim alimony for this, I said, determined. No way, Tom retorted. And I know you've been secretly saving money, I added. Tom and Anna's eyes widened in surprise. You really thought you could get away with forging your pay slips? I pressed. What are you talking about? Tom asked, feigning ignorance. You're not capable of such deceit on your own. Anna, you were involved in this, weren't you? What? I would never do such a thing, Anna stammered. Well, if you want to be honest, that's fine, I said. But if you don't confess the truth now, I will sue you for fraud. Anna's anxiety was palpable, and she started sweating nervously. Don't accuse people without proof, she said, trying to stay composed. I'll get proof, I assured her. There are many ways to obtain it. I can request proof of income through the court, and my lawyer will get access to your withholding tax slips. That will confirm everything. Tom's face grew even paler. Finally, I delivered the clincher. If you continue to hide this, I'll sue you for all the damages. You'll end up paying more than your share of the property. Is that acceptable to you? Under the pressure, Tom confessed. He admitted that Anna had helped him falsify his pay slips and that he had been saving money in a personal account. When I asked why he had done this, his response was shocking. Tom revealed that he had always felt inferior because of my higher income. He had discussed this with Anna, who had advised him to divorce me because of it. Anna had suggested that Tom should let me cover more of his living expenses while he secretly saved money on the side. The plan was for Tom to accumulate enough savings to eventually divorce me. It seemed Anna had harbored a grudge because I had refused to live with her, and she was determined to bring me down with this scheme. Realizing their deception, I decided there was no reason to show them any kindness. I promptly hired a lawyer and demanded alimony from both Tom and his mistress. I also insisted on disclosing Tom's hidden savings and required a substantial portion of it. Tom agreed to pay me half the value of our house in exchange for my departure. Eventually, Tom depleted his savings, and his mistress, upset about the unexpected alimony payments, abandoned him. As a result of Anna's advice, the mother-son relationship between Tom and Anna deteriorated, and Tom stopped visiting Anna altogether. I also informed their neighbors about the scandal, leading to Anna becoming isolated and viewed negatively by the community. Additionally, I reported Tom's affair to his workplace. Since it's a small company with only a few employees, Tom faced significant embarrassment and was ostracized by his colleagues. Seeing them face the consequences of their actions was truly satisfying. Meanwhile, I embraced my new life as a single woman. I bought a luxurious tower condo and am enjoying the comfort and space. Recently, I also started a new relationship and am looking forward to enjoying my love life. Thank you for watching until the end. Please subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.